Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to be talking about the brand new comments that were made by the Rockstar Games CEO during several recent interviews, as well as a recent call with investors regarding the release date for GTA 6. Now, if you've been following the news recently, you would know that there have been many rumors about GTA 6 possibly being delayed until 2026. And while we don't have a full release date confirmation just yet, the answers by the Rockstar Games CEO do give us a little bit of a better idea of where they are with GTA 6 and how things stand right now in terms of its release. So make sure to stay tuned, we got a lot of really exciting stuff to talk about today, but first off, here's a quick shout out, and after that, we'll get into the video. Now today's shout out goes to a really awesome online store known as Eco Gaming. Now Eco Gaming specializes in providing quality gaming accessories over a wide range of platforms. Everything ranging from the PS5 to the Xbox Series S and X, PC, the Switch, even VR headsets, and everything in between. So everything ranging from controller grips, keyboards and mice, headsets, and much more is available directly on Eco Gaming. And what I love most is that a lot of their products are way cheaper than they would be on large scale retailers such as Amazon, because you're avoiding those marketplace fees, and by buying directly from Eco Gaming, you're able to get a better selection of products for less than you would on those big box retailers. So go ahead and click the first link in the description down below to check out Eco Gaming and browse their fantastic selection of gaming accessories today. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, there have been so many rumors recently about the release date of GTA 6 being pushed back to 2026, and I want to address some of the comments that were made by Rockstar Games executives recently about these rumors. Now, the first thing to keep in mind is that at the moment, we still do not have an official release date for GTA 6. When Rockstar revealed GTA 6 officially for the first time last year, they did give us a release date of 2025, however they didn't give us even a month or even a quarter of that year to look forward to. So 2025 is still the most up-to-date official figure from Rockstar Games. However, a few comments were made during a recent investor call, as well as several public statements that I think are worth mentioning. Now, in a recent investor call, Rockstar Games did say that GTA 6 is still on track to be released in 2025. And this investor call was fairly recent, which means that unless something changed last minute over the past week or two, things are still on track. In addition, during several interviews the past couple of months, the Rockstar Games CEO did say on multiple occasions that the game is still on track to be released despite them having layoffs and despite the hacks that happened last year at Rockstar Games. In addition, there have been quite a few rumors recently about some possible outcomes from the layoffs that happened at Rockstar Games' parent company. However, it's worth keeping in mind that based on what we know so far, all of the layoffs, at least for the most part, were actually at Take-Two Interactive directly and not Rockstar Games. For those that don't know, Rockstar Games is a parent company of the larger conglomerate Take-Two Interactive, which you have probably heard of before if you play any kind of sports games or other mobile games as well. They are a pretty massive company, and Rockstar Games is a separate company under Take-Two Interactive. Almost all of the layoffs that Take-Two Interactive announced seem to be at Take-Two Interactive directly and not at Rockstar Games. So I don't think that this has any material impact on the GTA 6 development. And then in addition, it's worth keeping in mind that it's really important for Rockstar to ensure that investors are accurately informed about when a game is releasing, because that's really important, because that is when gains are realized for pre-orders and things along those lines. And this information all comes out publicly during the quarterly investor calls that they must do as a public company. So if the game is in fact delayed, this will be revealed to investors, and then it will be pretty much instantly revealed to the public once the call is released, just a couple hours after it happens. So at the moment, everything that has been released publicly is pointing towards the fact that GTA 6 is still on track for 2025. Everything ranging from the comments made by Rockstar Games directly, their CEO, and also the fact that they have not made any such announcements to investors. So at the moment, I personally am not concerned about the release date for GTA 6. 2025 still seems to be attainable and on track, and we should be getting our second look at GTA 6 later this year, possibly in November or December, but hopefully a little bit earlier. Usually there is about a 1-year gap between trailer 1 and trailer 2 for a Rockstar title, so with GTA 6 being revealed very late last year, we should be getting our second official look sometime later this year, and if we close out the year and we move into 2025 without getting our second look, at that point I would start getting a little bit more concerned about whether they will be able to meet the 2025 release date timeline. But if we get our second look later this year, I think that it is pretty confident, and I think it's pretty safe to say that 2025 is attainable, and for all we know, we could actually get a more concrete release date in trailer 2. So we still have a few months away from that, and we're likely not going to hear much more information about that until we get there. So make sure to stay tuned. We still have a few months worth of waiting before we get any of this official information. Now, based on what we know so far, it seems like that GTA 6 will be released in the second half of 2025. Now, GTA 5 was released in September of 2013, so Rockstar may be doing something similar, kind of like in the late summer. But one thing's for sure, Rockstar Games did commit to reducing the amount of crunch time their developers have to partake in. Crunch time has been very heavily debated in the gaming industry. The concept is actually very simple. Essentially, the publisher, including Rockstar Games and others, sets a release date for the game, and as the game gets closer, a lot of the developers have to work overtime, a lot of times without extra pay, to get the game out and ready to launch. This is known as crunch time. It's been heavily debated, and according to Rockstar Games, and they said this many times publicly over the past couple of years, they are trying to reduce that. So just keep that in mind, and that is why I think that late 2025 is probably more likely. But I want to hear from all of you in those comments down below, based on everything that you know, based on everything that you've heard, and just your general thoughts. Do you think GTA 6 is on track to be released sometime next year, or do you think it's going to spill into 2026? Myself personally, I still think it's on track for 2025 based on literally everything that's been said so far, and I really hope that I am correct because I cannot wait to play this game. But let me know your thoughts in those comments down below. I really want to hear from all of you, and if you have any predictions for release dates, feel free to leave those in the comments down below. We'll be able to go back in a few months and see if they are actually accurate. But thanks again for tuning in. Leave a like and subscribe down below for more GTA 6 news just like this, and I will see you in the next one.